Well lately, Grant. Something's got to give here.
Yeah, this is a great test of momentum. Whoever controls the pace probably controls the outcome.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Joe Ingles is out there with Jock Landale. Then there's Patrick Mills. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Exum in at the small forward position. Now here's Barrett. Pass to Murray. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From downtown. The rebound by Ingles. Exum outside. Outside Giddey. Releases. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
So pure to watch Giddey pop like that. The guy can score it.
Lyles down low. Ingles defending. Murray, no good. Murray against Giddey. We played just over a minute here in the first. Landale with a screen. Giddey passes to Exum. Beyond the arc. The shot no good. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Barrett. Fires for 3. Drills it from deep.
You love when Barrett starts to feel it from downtown.
Mills, the pass to Landale. Exum outside. Outside Giddey. The 3 ball is rebounded by Barrett.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and it falls all over the rim and in.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Giddey passes to Landale. Mills with it. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. The 3, buries it from 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Outside Barrett. Here's Murray. Misses, and you know he wants that one back.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
Mills attacking, and Gilgeous-Alexander with a block.
Read the eyes of the ball handler, and Gilgeous-Alexander able to get a hand up in time.
Lou Dort, he's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. 1:15 left in the first quarter here. Count it, good.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And in that March stretch, some interesting things going on in the East. You take a look at the home team. Right now, they rank 3rd in the conference, aiming for a high seed in the postseason. Clark, the pass to Murray. Dort outside. Clark with a screen on Green. Down low. And Clark gets it to go on the assist from Dort.
You can tell Dort keeps his options open when he has the ball. He'll set up another guy if he can.
Pass to Simmons. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Outside Mills. 5 on the clock. 3-pointer. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Now here's Brooks. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Such a tenacious competitor. When Brooks looks to score inside, he is so skilled at finding ways to draw contact.
And Brooks drops them both. There's 18 seconds left now in the first quarter. Baines up top. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. He's got his first free throws of the night right here. First one falls for him. And that one goes in. Two from the line that time.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Pass to Clark. Dort for three. Good! Without a second to spare.
Oh, you got to have some real nerve to hit that shot.
What poise, what focus.
There's the horn, and it's a close game at the end of one. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points, and their reserves delivered.
Yeah, they really trust their depth. They have no problem relying on their bench in crucial situations.
Joe Ingles is out there with Green. Then it's Aaron Baines. Then it's Ben Simmons. And it's Daniels in at the two-guard position. Brooks, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort outside. Takes a three. Doesn't go for him.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Simmons, the pass to Baines. Here's Daniels. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Thibault, he's checked in for Baines. Well, Grant, we're deep into the season now. For teams who will miss the playoffs, where are their heads at, you think?
Well, B.A., first of all, it's a chance for some of the others to show out. Their focus should be on finishing strong. And realistically, you start planning for the offseason. But there are still games left to play.
Pulls it. Gilgeous-Alexander's shot is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second bucket of the night.
And such a clever player in pick and rolls. Gilgeous-Alexander is unpredictable and understands how to attack defenses.
And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He wants to review the game plan. Baines is checked in for Ingles. Daniels passes to Green. Outside Thibault. Simmons looking around. To the paint. The shot by Baines, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Strong finish by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter. Someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
Quarter two and about 2 minutes in. Here's Daniels, guarded by Barrett. Daniels misses. Got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That's on Matisse Thybulle.
You have to respect Brooks' approach to the game. He's always looking for little ways to improve and wants every year to be his best.
Here's Giddey. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Outside, Green. Back to Giddey. Outside Mills. Fires the 3. Drops in the 3. Mills has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Lyles. Just 4 to shoot. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Mills. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points in the quarter.
Sweet looking jumper from the mid-range. I mean, Gilgeous-Alexander just making it look easy.
Mills, the pass to Green. Exum outside. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Impressive. I mean, challenging at the rim against length. You just have to love the aggressiveness.
Yeah, showing absolutely zero fear as he goes right at the bigger defender.
Olynyk with a screen on Mills. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Look, if I'm one of his teammates, I just keep getting him the ball. He has been lights out.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Exum. Knocks it down from distance. Exum's got 5.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Pass to Olynyk. There's the 3. That one no good. And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Both these guys have been monsters over the past few weeks.
Yeah, they've been lighting it up out there, Ernie. You love.
Shifting back to that first half of play, let's focus on SGA. Man, is he off to a strong start. Thanks for joining us.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Kelly Olynyk is out there with Trey Lyles. Then there's Jamal Murray. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the 1. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. Here's Lyles. Pure from 3-point range. Lyles has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Pass to Landale. Outside Giddey from behind the arc. Counted from distance. Giddey's got 5 points in the quarter.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Buries it from 3.
The defense gives Shai all their attention, and that leaves another guy open and ready to score.
Pass to Ingles. Murray against Giddey. Jacks up a 3. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. And here is Barrett. Right around 1.5 minutes played in the third quarter. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander sinks a big one.
You're making it look easy. Gilgeous-Alexander is so skilled. The ball on a string, and we see him do this time and time again.
Outside, Ingles from deep. That shot is off. Gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he gets it to go off the front iron. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 15 points. And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept the mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
Dort, he's checked in for Lyles. Green against Barrett. Outside, Green. And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee. Thibault, he's checked in for Ingles. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Thibault, a screen on Murray. And here's Mills from the arc. He drops it from range. He's got 12.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Shooting is around 55% so far. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Murray's shot is good.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Now here's Mills. 12 points for him. Thibault finds Simmons. Cash. Mills with the bucket. Mills has got 5 points now in the quarter.
The pass-first nature of Simmons. Fantastic job scanning the floor and finding the open teammate.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Shea hitting the 3.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
27 seconds left in the third. Cash. Mills with the bucket. Mills has got 16 points now.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. SGA using that size.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Up by 5. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. We've got Ben Simmons, Green out there with Aaron Baines. Then there's Dyson Daniels, and it's Thibault in at the 3, the small forward. Thibault on the wing, launches a 3, hits the three-pointer. Thibault's got his first 3 points of the game.
This continues to be a battle. The lead is within reach.
Yeah, this is definitely a close one. Let's see if they have enough in the tank to take the lead here.
Clark with a screen on Thibault. Down low. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
And we've got a timeout from Taylor Jenkins. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. So both teams making some changes here. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey guys, I had a chance to find out what Taylor Jenkins was discussing with his players. First and foremost, he wants to see more points in the break. He asked his team, where's the urgency? We know what we can do in transition. Now let's go out and do it. We'll see if they can pick up the tempo, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
Making his mark from long range today. That's his second triple of the half, his 5th overall.
Outside Barrett. Fires the 3. Knocks down the long J.
I love the back and forth. Barrett, I mean, he enjoys this kind of competition.
Here's Giddey. Count it.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
Yeah, the aggressive mindset of Barrett. Looking to score and force defenses into difficult situations.
And he can't make the second free throw either. He missed them both.
Well, that's a rarity for him, not being able to cash in on the trip to the line.
Here's Giddey. The rebound by Murray. Gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Screen by Olynyk. Can he keep it going? And Gilgeous Alexander missing.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
When his team needs him, Giddey steps up. And you love to see a guy with that kind of fire.
That free throw good from Giddey.
Well, that's what you expect from him in this situation.
Boy, this lead is razor thin.
Yeah, B.A., and there's a chance to extend that right here.
Gilgeous Alexander from 13 feet, down it goes. Gilgeous Alexander's got 13 in the second half. Here's Giddey. Ooh, he's found his rhythm, 7 for 10 and counting.
Yeah, how about Giddey tonight? Scoring the ball, such a different matchup. I don't know who they can throw at him right now.
And slam dunk by Gilgeous Alexander.
Oh, obviously Gilgeous Alexander has the will to win. What a relentless effort.
And he comes up with a bucket. Giddey's got 9 points in the quarter.
Showing off with the floater game. Not a shot you can swat.
Yes!
Oh, whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time clutch.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Pass to Exum. Landale with a screen. 5 to shoot. Outside, Ingles. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game!
I love the way he went with the bounce pass there. Great awareness.
The drive by Shea. Mills with it. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. To take the lead. Count it!
Late game pressure, no problem. Not a factor in Giddey's concentration.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. What do you think coach will be drawing up here?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
No doubt, but they might have to draw up something that the defense isn't expecting.
No fear in the eyes of Gilgeous Alexander. His guys believe in his ability to come up big. If there were ever a play to change the momentum, that might have been it. The bucket, the body, and now the lead.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth. Outside Giddey. Outside Mills. Let's go with a three. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot attempt falls offline. And so the home crowd treated to a win. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited in.
Season's still very young. Greg, what are you looking forward to this year?
Well, Kevin, I'm always interested in the rookies, seeing which guys step up. The leap to the NBA can be a huge one, so you never know what will happen with some of these young players.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Hernan Gomez out there with Santi Aldama. And it's Diaz in at the 1. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. Lasagna, the pass to Šarić. Back to Hezonja. Bangs home the trifecta.
First points of the night, and you know this is going to be a battle of matchups.
What's going to be fascinating to watch is which matchups are they willing to go exploit.
Now, here is Hernan Gomez. Stolen by Zubac. Inside, Šarić. And that's off the glass and in.
This guy is an efficient scorer. Dario Šarić knows his strengths on the offensive end and can capitalize.
And talk about victors and guys who play to their strengths. What about Zubac? He does a great job.
He does, Kevin, a 7-footer who wants to play like a 7-footer. He's an outstanding rebounder. He doesn't need the ball offensively. You know he's going to show up and give you great effort every night.
Now, here's Zubac. Šarić passes to Smith. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Pass to Šarić. Shot clock at 6. This one for 3. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now, here's Rubio. To the inside. Here's Abrinas. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
And you've got to be able to show some resiliency, right? Keep pounding away, and it finally falls for you.
Now, here's Zubac. Pass to Hezonja. From outside the arc. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Here's Aldama. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now, here is Smith. To the paint. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the first. Abrinas with the bucket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens. That was nice, guys. The determination, the toughness, not going to shy away from the boards.
Rubio taking his time here. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Now, this is the area of greatest improvement for Ricky Rubio, steadily increasing that productivity from range.
We've got 13 seconds left here in the opening quarter. To the middle. Here's Smith. Makes it off the glass. Smith's got 5 points so far.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Fires from way outside. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Up 3. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Shoots from the elbow. Herman Gomez grabs the miss.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Down low. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Pass to Smith. Puts it up from 15 and off the glass. That one's good. He has 7.
Looked like some confusion defensively that time. Left him wide open for a nice look on the jumper.
Rubio outside. And it's all evened up.
I'll tell you, this offense looks completely different and so much better spacing when Rubio can be a legitimate threat from range.
And now, here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that last season scored the most second-chance points in the NBA.
This was a team that was really savvy when it came to getting position under the boards and then getting those offensive putbacks.
Beyond the arc. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. He gets it in there. Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
This is what Rubio likes to do off the screen and roll. Hits his teammate where he can do something with it.
To the left side wing. 13 feet away. He can't get that one.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
And the layup falls.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, no hesitation from Bogdanovich in the catch-and-shoot situation. Beautiful.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. There's a screen by Aldama. And that one drops.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Saric outside. To the paint. Shoots. That's tipped. And the dunk by Zubac. 44 seconds left to play in the first half. A chance at a 2 for 1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Pass to Abrinas to the right side. Aldama with the ball. Drills it from outside. Aldama's got 5. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
We've got 13 seconds left now here in the second. Lasagna, the pass to Šarić. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Smith. It's blocked. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Up 2. A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
We need a department store intercom. Attention all ballers, attention all ballers. We have a missing defense, paging the defense.
And it's time now for the... And that is our...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. They've got Ivica Zubac. Hezonja's out there with Dario Šarić. And it's Smith. So that's who Chauncey Billups starts the second half with.
Aggressive move coming out of the half, penetrating into the heart of the defense.
And I've got to believe that was something they talked about during the break. Get him some good looks into the paint, get into the heart of the defense. Beautiful.
Pass to Zubac. Smith outside. And he gets it to go. And now that's 11 points for Smith.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Pass to Hezonja. Clock at 6. And here is Šarić. Here's Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Oh, my goodness, what a gritty finish from Zubac. Big fella, okay.
Now Aldama. Back to Abrinas. Here he goes. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Well, while we have a second, let's go to the 2K leaderboard for a list of the league's top shooters from last season. Second, Ivica Zubac.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
1:58 left to play in the third. Just 5 on the clock.
Yeah, easy call.
And he makes the first. Bogdanovich is checked in for Hezonja. Both shots good from the stripe. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Rubio, the pass to Abrinas. Over Smith. And it's good off the back rim and in. Abrinas has got 6 in the quarter.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Smith surveying the D. Pass to Zubac. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Zubac with it. Clock at 4. Over Hernan Gomez. Zubats, that's good. Zubats has got 6 points.
Well, Zubats can hit that shot from time to time. You got to contest his mid-range.
Rubio outside. Abrinas the pass to Hernan Gomez. Zubats against Hernan Gomez. Excellent defense there from Zubats. Pass to Sharch. Over Hernan Gomez. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. Gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Abrinas the pass to Hernan Gomez. To the inside. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
To the middle. Let's go. Off target with the jump hook.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Yep, that one goes.
Well, Bogdanovich continues to develop different aspects of his game. Great seeing him stick passes like that.
Pass to Garuba. Here's Hernan Gomez. They set the screen. Now, here's Rubio. He's covered closely. Bucket is good.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Pass to Perkichin. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. Doing extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. Rubio outside. Inside. And he converts the layup.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Chauncey Billups coaching up his team during that break. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the three is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David. Bounce pass, Smith. Pass to Sharch for three. Buries it from three-point range.
Okay, Dario Saric, that three-point shot is pretty. What a relaxed shooter he is.
To the wing on the left. Here's Abrinas, covered by Smith. Here's Abrinas.
That could be costly. When the game is hanging in the balance, the last thing you can afford is to turn it over.
Gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Pass to Smith. Good, nice job down low.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Oh, just got too aggressive. You've got to play smart. Got to it on the way down, and that's a big whistle.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. A fadeaway. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
Gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Shoots from 14. Nice touch on the bank shot.
And this is the time when you want to lock it down defensively. Thus far, not happening.
It seems to me a lack of effort and a lack of communication, and it's happening to both sides here late in the game.
Here's the lob to the hoop. Money!
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Pass to Smith. Zubats. Good!
Wow, they needed a bucket, and Zubats answers the call big time.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. .46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Can't hit that one. Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
To the paint. Here's Smith. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
He throw good, Smith.
And that tacks another big point onto the lead. Great N1 play showing us now a little bit of that killer instinct.
.27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Count it! And now they trail by just 4.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. He's able to hit the second one, and that puts them up by 5.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
It's good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he is unable to get the second one.
A 3 and nothing but a 3 will do here.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from 3.
They came close there to tying it up.
Oh, he had it in his sights. He wanted it. That bucket would have been huge.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he ends up making the second, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so they get the victory here at home. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it did.
Back-to-back. How much does that affect a player's energy level?
Well, the better conditioned you are, the less it's going to affect your energy. That's why I love back-to-backs. It separates the men from the boys.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, a defense has to be very aware of Gilgeous-Alexander's attack mindset. He wants to get to the rim and do maximum damage.
Here's Kalathis. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Clock at 6. From 6 feet away. No good off the glass. Right side Murray. Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander. Look out below. You got no chance of defending him right there. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. He buries it from 3.
The defense gives Shea all their attention, and that leaves another guy open and ready to score.
And it's Antetokounmpo off the drive. And the big finish by Giannis.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
Murray's shot is good.
And how great are they playing? 4 for 4 shooting to start this one.
Throws it up high. Oh, a flawless finish on the lob.
Oh, incredible. Save that one. I want to watch it again.
Awesome. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Sinks the tray. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points.
Outside, inside, in between. It doesn't matter. SGA is lethal.
Here's Papanikolaou. Antetokounmpo outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. 5 points in the game.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 7, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. A minute 15 left to play in the first quarter. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. To the inside. The jump hook. Antetokounmpo can't connect. Gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Inside. They kick it out to Murray. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Can't get it to fall.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
And they double up on Antetokounmpo. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Kalathis driving in. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And showing the point guard instincts there. Boy, Giannis can make it look easy.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. Puts up a 3. Ooh, another miss by Gilgeous-Alexander. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. They're up by... And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Lou Dort. Then it's Dillon Brooks. And it's Clark in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's guarded closely. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Gilgeous-Alexander, no good on the free throw. And RJ, looking back at the in-game flopping penalties introduced last season, how do you think they worked?
Well, I didn't see many that were actually called, but as they say, it's always good to have a rule implemented in case you need it, or so I'm told.
Luguentz Dort out there with Brandon Clark. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Brooks in at the 3. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander and his fifth basket. Now 5 for 8, looking comfortable out there.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Luguentz Dort out there with Dillon Brooks. Then it's Brandon Clark. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the 1. Kalaitzakis misses. Alexander-Walker, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Through contact inside.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
We've got Brandon Clark. Dillon Brooks is out there with Lou Dort. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Alexander-Walker in at the 2-guard spot. And looking at overall steal numbers, here are the teams that continue to wreak havoc.
And credit their relentless nature defensively for causing the mistakes. They apply a ton of pressure.
Dort against Antetokounmpo. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Both teams will make substitutions, and this is his first trip to the line tonight. And that one falls for Antetokounmpo. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
For 3, Barrett. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Giannis Antetokounmpo wants to take on the tough assignments defensively. He said, quote, "I believe I'm one of the best two-way players to ever play this game, and I want to have that challenge, knowing that you gave everything to the game and you gave everything to stop the other team's best player."
He certainly wants to dominate in every way, Allie. Thank you. Shot clock at 5. From the arc. Knocks down the triple. Barrett's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Rebound by Olynyk. Gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. He's off on that one. End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, man, the balance of muscle Giannis possesses is tremendous. Phenomenal at scoring on physical defenses.
Shot is good by Barrett. It's been neck and neck this entire first half.
Yeah, 8 lead changes so far. These clubs are looking evenly matched.
Antetokounmpo surveys. The 3. No good there. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Up by 1. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
He's wrecking those boys in the lane. They look worn out and defeated. That's how I used to do it.
Yeah, I knew somehow you was going to bring this back to you.
All right, now we've got some. And that is going to do it.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
R.J. Barrett out there with Trey Lyles. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Kelly Olynyk, and it's Murray in a 2-guard. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. And the free throw, no good. Shooting has been spectacular. 67%. Just incredible. And he's going for the oop. Look at Giannis go up and get it.
Impressive how in sync Giannis is with his squad, enabling them to set up a flashy alley-oop.
They set a pick. Murray passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot off that time. Shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. And the shot's good.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Pass to Lyles. Back to Murray. Barrett with it. The shot. Ooh, great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. Gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Antetokounmpo outside. Spins. Ooh, Giannis using his length inside.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. You look at Giannis Antetokounmpo. What a contribution.
Well, he's been destroying them inside, and they need a timeout to figure out an answer or a prayer if there is one.
On defense, the visiting team. 7-point game, biggest lead so far. Pass to Murray. Now Barrett. Olynyk in the post. And the layup is good off the glass.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Antetokounmpo outside. Oh, look at Giannis power in.
They're really working the paint now.
Gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. With the 10-footer, uses the glass to drop it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 15. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Dort, he's checked in for Lyles. A minute 29 left in the third quarter. To the middle. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Dort finds Murray. And he gets the bucket.
Skilled finish by Murray. He can score inside and outside, really anywhere on the court.
And he's going for the lob. Dort with a steal. Right side Murray. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. They swipe it. Banked it in off the glass.
Need to do more than that to keep him from getting the ball in the post.
Agreed. He's just too dominant inside. So you're better off stopping him from getting the ball in the first place.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Outside Barrett. Misses the deep three-point attempt.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation. When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. They're up by 4. All right, we're going to step up. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us.
Yeah, what's special about Gilgeous-Alexander is how shifty he is, which also makes it so tough on defenses.
So hits one and misses one at the line. Here's Kalaitzakis to the right side. Six to shoot to the inside. Antetokounmpo can't connect. Shooting has been unreal. 64% from the floor. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander takes the contact.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter. Someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over the last break I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. He tried to loosen the tension a little, asking his guys, are we having fun? I know I am. Just relax out there and follow the game plan. We've got this.
Thanks for that, Allie.
And the game plan for them should be simple. Keep getting it to Giannis. The Greek freak is on fire.
Outside Barrett. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander to the paint. Wow! A rim-rattling jam by Giannis.
And you could see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and all around the rim that time before dropping. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 now in this quarter.
Hey, draw him up a solid play, get him an open look, and he delivers.
And late in games, throw out those analytics. Give me the mid-range. The shot, it just works.
And the basket by Antetokounmpo.
And he is just showing off right now. I mean, he's giving you leadership. Giannis just takes pride in stepping up and hitting those big shots.
Gilgeous-Alexander no good.
Gets good position inside. May have rushed it just a little.
And Giannis with the dunk.
Oh, it looks like somebody came out this half on a mission, and his intensity on offense, it's been fun to watch.
Screen by Olynyk. The deep three from Murray. Off target from three-point range.
That is not the shot they needed there. You gotta work it around and get a better look.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and he drains the quick shot. Antetokounmpo has got 28.
And using that mid-range area of the floor, Giannis is so confident shooting from there.
A minute 15 left in the fourth quarter. Screen by Olynyk. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. A big triple. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, obviously Gilgeous-Alexander has the will to win. What a relentless effort.
And Giannis with the jam.
You expect this from an MVP like Giannis. He never gives up on the game. Woo! Gotta love it.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Money. And now they trail by just 4.
No fear in the eyes of Gilgeous-Alexander. His guys believe in his ability to come up big.
And that's an intentional foul. .44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's the double team with Gilgeous-Alexander. And an intentional foul right there. Good on the first, and that puts him up 5. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Important possession here.
Yeah, we'll see how they execute under pressure.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Misses the step-back jumper.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
He knows how important it is converting at the line and building up this lead.
.20 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Money from deep.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game. 15 seconds left in the game. Pass to Barrett. There's the triple. The shot won't fall, and so they foul intentionally. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so the road team gets the W in this one. And they barely squeezed out the... All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Greg, about a third of the way through the season. Is it too early to talk about MVP?
Some people debate that even before the season begins. I think we do have a front runner, but out of respect for the field, I'll keep that to myself.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Joe Ingles is out there with Dante Exum. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Mills. And it's Landale in at the center, locking down the middle. Ingles kicks to Giddey. Back to Ingles. Down low. Here's Exum. Count it. Good.
Nice effort taking the early lead. Here we go.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
Pass to Smith. Here's Azania. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. 5 to shoot. From deep three-point land. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. And Giddey gets it to go.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Brent, some early success for Josh Giddey in the NBA. When you look at his game, what do you like most?
I love the vision, Kevin. This guy is one of the most creative passers that the NBA has and is willing to take some risks. And the reason he does that is he has confidence in his teammates. But that vision by Josh Giddey is something special. And Šarić, just one of those European players that comes over with the fundamentals. Beautiful play there.
Smith against Giddey. For the three. Traps in the tray. Giddey's got 5.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
And now, here's Hazonia. Pass to Zubac. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Guy who's all about team, Zubac. Very unselfish.
Giddey finds Ingles. Now Exum. Going inside. And the rejection by Zubac. And here we go. Šarić, the fast break chance. It's rebounded by Giddey. Gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Pass to Ingles. Now here's Mills. Here's Giddey. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 7.
That's impressive stuff from Giddey, just getting on the interior part of the defense.
Fades and shoots. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Pass to Landale. Šarić grabs the board. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. There's the pick. Lets it go from the wing. And the jumper is good. 15 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And here is Giddey. He has 7. From deep. And the 3 ball is good. Giddey's got 10. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. They lead by 3. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
You got Daniels. Green is out there with Joe Ingles. Then it's Aaron Baines, and it's Simmons in at the 1. So it's the visitors now.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments. but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Yeah, and quick, like as quick as possible. That was a dismal showing, especially for them at the offensive end.
There's a good screen. Takes a three. And it's Daniels with the rebound. Outside, Simmons. Green, the pass to Baines. Outside, Simmons. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Count that bucket. Simmons got his first points of the game.
And you gotta at least contest Simmons from the mid-range. He has the touch to be an effective scorer from there.
Pass to Perkichin. Over Ingles. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. Gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Simmons feeling it out a bit. Three-pointer, Daniels scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Man, if Daniels is hitting that, it really opens up the offense.
Sharge outside. Ray, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Taking a look here at the visitors. And not a surprise, really, to see them sitting there in that #1 spot in the conference. The excellent brand of basketball they've been putting on display lately has been terrific. 3 spots below. Perkichin passes to Hazania. Fades. Nice shot by Perkichin. Perkichin's got his second basket.
He didn't need to fade back. No one in his face, but he buried it anyway.
On the wing, Green. Pass to Exum. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by Zubac. Gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. And Zubac has proven that, Brent, there's still a place in the league for old school centers.
Well, I think he plays, Kevin, with a combination of talent around him that allows him to situate himself right where he needs to be. Impactful around the basket, a huge rebounding presence, a guy that brings some physicality, and he's been in a perfect slot to show why it is he's such a valuable NBA player.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Giddey at his size can get to the inside and make some things happen, that time drawing the foul.
Joe Ingles is checked in for Green, so he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Stolen by Exum. Pass to Ingles. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. First trip to the line for him here. The free throw drops for Ingles. He doesn't get the second one.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
That free throw missing. And he sinks the second. Gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Mills dishes to Exum. Back to Mills. Launches it. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
This is some of what he does best. Mills can shoot from downtown.
Pass to Smith. Over Giddey. He's off from 17 feet.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And we've reached halftime in this one. They lead by 6 and will return shortly.
Well, guys, any thoughts on where these teams are heading?
A few will rise, a few will fall, and some, like my own career, remain strong in control.
So let's dig into that first half now, and what was a very solid performance for the visiting team. And that'll do it for half.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what you're seeing, guys, from Josh Giddey.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Hezonja's out there with Dario Saric. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Smith. So that's who Chauncey Billups starts the second half with. To the inside. Nice move. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And the first one at the line is good. He hits both from the stripe.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Giddey with it. He's got 11. Here's Landale. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Excellent use of the screen roll. Giddey running it like a seasoned vet.
Smith outside. Pass to Zubac. And here is Hezonja. Saric with it. 6 to shoot. From the line. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. 10 points for him.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys. And here's a rundown of the rookies already having a huge impact in their first season. These are the NBA's rookie scoring leaders. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Giddey kicks to Exum. Puts one up from 19. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Exum's got his second basket of the game.
It's funny how much the defense has to focus more on not leaving their man when Giddey has the ball.
Pass to Hezonja. Now here's Saric. Cans it from downtown. Saric has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. To the middle. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And Josh Giddey just does a great job of reading the floor.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
Looking now at some numbers for Zubac. How his last 10 games have gone. And he's also ranked in the top 10 in blocks per game. No trespassing when he's in the lane.
And he's so explosive, so hungry. You really can't keep him off the glass when he wants to get there. That's why he's top 5 in rebounding. He was all alone on that one. Hezonja's got 7 points.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
We've got 1:48 left in the third. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Zubac the pass to Hezonja. Basket counts. Hezonja's got 5 points now in the quarter.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
We've got 1:13 left to play here in the third.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pass to Zubac. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Zubac has got his first bucket in this one.
That's where you got to give Zubac the ball because he's good at capitalizing close to the bucket.
Here's Landale. Zubac's defending. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Pass to Zubac. And there it is for him.
In the paint, Zubac is going to get aggressive and not going to hold back. Put contact on him. He's going through you.
Now here's Giddey. He's got 16. Six on the shot clock. There's the three. Drills it from outside. Giddey's got 8 points here in this quarter.
So far, he's a can't-miss player. A superb scorer who plays to his strength.
And we've reached the end of the third. Up by 4. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
3/10 quarters behind us and more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Daniels out there with Simmons. And it's Green. Then it's Aaron Baines. And it's Furphy in at the power forward position. Here's Daniels. And they call the foul. So he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Looking confident inside at 6'7". Daniels has the height to feel comfortable down low.
Pass to Perkichin. Second chance shot. Can't connect from short range. Thing has been out of this world. 74% from the field. Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Goodness, Ben Simmons, unreal.
Bangs home the trifecta.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
On the wing, Green. This one for three. That shot no good. Gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Bogdanovich passes to Perkichin. And the layup's good off the glass.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Taylor Jenkins just reviewed his plan with his team. Now he wants his team to stop playing it safe. He said we've got this lead by doing what we do, and we can keep it if we don't get too cautious. Play our game. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Landale pass to Giddey. 5 on the clock. Chalk up 2 there. And that's 21 points here for Josh Giddey.
And Giddey, one of those guys who really can stuff the stat sheet.
Pass to Smith. Over Giddey. Landale grabs the miss. Gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. It's good from long range.
Well, he's a serious catch-and-shoot threat really every time down the floor. Mills has to be accounted for by the defense.
Now Smith. Giddey defending. Takes it from 10. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. 1:33 left to play here in the fourth. Pass to Ingles. Back to Giddey. He's still up. Now he is 9 of 10.
And how about the body control? Giddey refusing to let the defense alter that shot.
.119 left here in the fourth quarter. With the fadeaway. He gets that one. And that's now 7 points for Smith.
You got to get up tighter than that. Some players you can give that much room to, but not him.
And his hot hand continues. 10 of 11 from the floor and looking for more.
And this is why many are excited about Giddey's future, showing how dangerous he can be on offense.
Saric outside. A three-pointer, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Mills passes to Landale. Now Mills. Here's Giddey. Traps in the tray.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Here's Smith. And he banks in the layup. Here's Mills. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Giddey kicks to Ingles. Buries the long-range jumper.
I mean, a 6'8" playmaker. Giddey is a point forward, and he piles up the assists.
And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, G, a pretty hostile.
Of the season could be the final NBA games for some of the aging stars in the league. Grant, when did you know it was time?
Well, you know, BA, I made it 19 years in the league, and at 40 years old, I was kind of happy to be done. But I hope that all the guys retiring this year have the same closure I had.
Now the starting group for the visitors.
Along with everything else, Doncic is a knockdown three-point shooter.
Outside Murray. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Barrett. Three-pointer. And he buries his first look.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's Doncic. 14 points his last outing.
You know, the instincts of Luka Doncic are second to none. Such a natural playmaker.
Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. And he makes it on the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now here's Doncic. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. And the three-pointer goes.
Encouraging to see Doncic sink the three. Needs to keep doing this now.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Joe Mazzulla. We talked about how exhausting it is to go up against Luka Doncic. Coach told me, quote, Luka's probably the toughest cover in the league because no one has been able to figure out a way to stop him. We have to just bring the intensity and do our best to slow him down. It's going to take a team effort to get that done. Back to you, BA.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Now here's Doncic. He's got 6. And that one's good. Doncic has got 8.
Well, early in this game, they've made one good play after another.
Outside Murray. Pass to Lyles. 1:49 left in the first. 6 on the shot clock. The 3, Barrett. The shot that time not on target. Gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Doncic outside. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Doncic missing.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Now here's Doncic. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Chanchar. The three is up. Sends it home from three-point land.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Outside Olynyk. Inside. Here's Lyles. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
A fantastic distributor at his position. Olynyk is all about doing what's best for the team.
With the 10-footer. It's rebounded by Barron.
That's 2 points they should have had. I'm sure he'd love to get that look again.
And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. They set the screen. Pass to Doncic. Launches it. No, he's made 3, missed 2 now. Murray passes to Lyles. Let's go with a 3. And there's Murray. That one's good. And the assist from Olynyk.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
1 quarter in the books. And it's And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Dylan Brooks. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Dort in at the small forward position. Down low. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. Dort, the pass to Brooks. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Yeah, just showcasing his athleticism. When Brooks gets open space around the rim, he looks to throw it down with authority.
Unloads from 13, and yep, it's good.
Well, you love the unselfishness, makes the next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Alexander-Walker. Here's the 3. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Puts it up from 12. Yep, count it. Gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
They pulled out the last one against this team because they didn't waste their chances at the foul line.
So both teams changing it up here. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Back to Brooks. The 3, Barrett. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
You gotta like the quick decision making from Barrett. Not even hesitating at all off the catch.
Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, B.A., and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win.
Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
Olynyk passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. From the baseline, and he hits the jumper. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points.
Sweet looking jumper from the mid-range. I mean, Gilgeous-Alexander just making it look easy.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Doncic. Nice finish from Luka.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Outside Barrett. Pass to Olynyk. Dort with it. There's the triple. Fires in the triple.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Their next game is at Barclays Center in Brooklyn for a game of the Nets. And that'll be the 4th game of this 5-game road trip. And he lobs it up to the rim. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Outside Barrett. Back to Murray. Outside Barrett. Just 5 on the clock. Screen by Olynyk. Pulls it from the top of the key. And it doesn't fall for him. Made 2, missed 2 now. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. To the inside. Doncic against Murray. To the paint.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. It's stolen by Doncic. Out to the right wing. Here's Chanchar. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Leading by 1. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway.
Taking a look at the visitors, they've had a drop-off that I don't think anybody predicted. Came into the season with high hopes. The chemistry.
And turning now to the game we've been watching, Luka Doncic has been lighting it up.
They keep.
And that's a wrap on.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
We've got Murray. Trey Lyles is out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Barrett in at the 3. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half.
Such a gutsy player. Barrett takes on challenging defenders in style and stays in control.
Back to Doncic. 4-3. Rebounded by Lyles.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Shot is good by Barrett.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 12. Inside. Fades. Rebound by Olynyk. Well, we got a close one here in Brooklyn. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, rejected by Doncic.
Defense at its best from Doncic. Like to see him putting that much effort into his D.
The Luka 3. Money.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Outside Murray. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. The layup misses. Gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Driving inside.
You can tell Doncic trusts his teammates. He'll get them looks and doesn't insist on doing everything himself.
Outside Olynyk. Back to Murray. Lets the 3 fly. Not going to go that time. Gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Pass to Doncic. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Stan, you coached so many rookies over the years. what are some key things you like to see from a player coming into the league?
Well, look, you've got to have a guy, Brian, that's ready to compete at that level and has to bring that every night. From there, it's just all about learning. There's going to be mistakes, but you want guys who can learn and improve at a consistent rate.
Is it true that defense is the fastest way into the coach's heart?
Well, it's certainly a way to gain confidence, that's for sure.
That one drops for him.
Yeah, this is the kind of scorer Barrett can be. When he's playing to his strengths, he can catch fire.
Dragic outside. And we've got 1:18 left in the third quarter. And book it, Cancar.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Now here's Dort. This one for three. The shot, no good.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
.46 seconds left in the third. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Dort with a steal. Outside Barrett. To the paint. And it's Olenek with a jam.
Man, Olenek really throwing it down with some power.
Pass to Dragic. .19 seconds left in the third. Fires from deep. Drops in the three. Cancar's got 11.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
Yeah, you can see it in the hustle stats. These guys have come out with a different mindset and seem much more motivated here in the second half.
On target from range.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. They lead by 2. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. And he knocks down the first one. And he makes both free throws.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low. Here's Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
And Shea's playmaking is really exceptional. Highlighted there with the perfect pass.
Dragic outside. They set the pick. Offline with a 3. Shooting has been unreal. 64% from the floor. Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. To take the lead. Yes, sir! Gilgeous-Alexander with a deep 3.
Well, we talk about icing his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Will Hardy was going over with his team. This might be a close late game, but don't tell coach. They were cool as a cucumber in the huddle, and I think that resonates with their players. We'll see if that approach works. Brian?
And Allie, thank you for that. Back to Doncic. There's the 3. Rebounded by Lyles. They're just trying to hold on to this lead, Grant.
And right now, you just can't afford to be careless.
Murray's shot is good.
Well, every defense gives extra attention to Murray, but they still have trouble keeping him under control.
We're about about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Back to Doncic. Can they get it? Hits the trifecta.
And from the moment he stepped into the league, Luka's been a big-time player.
Crosses over. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
He gets the first, and that gives him a lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Yeah, he's a guy you want at the line, and clearly not affected by the moment.
From 8 feet away, that one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Doncic has got 20 points.
Using that change of pace off the dribble, Doncic gets the shots he wants.
Got a piece of it. And they're on the break. First free throw is good, and that gives him a lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Well, no doubt about those free throws coming up big in the clutch.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Doncic.
The skills of SGA, they're so unique. His ball handling, shooting, length. Not a lot of guys like Shea in the league.
And we've got 1:18 left to play in the fourth. Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. Shoots from 12. Rebounded by Lyles. Gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Barrett finds Olynyk. Outside Murray. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. It falls!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Clutch play by Doncic. He's been doing this since he was a kid.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Obviously not a lot of time to work with. What do you guys think we're going to see?
If there's enough time on the clock to go for a 2-for-1. Oh, obviously Gilgeous-Alexander has the will to win. What a relentless effort.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. How do you think this is going to play out?
This is where your coaching is so important. They need a really good play now.
Well, they'll likely only get one shot at this. They need to make it count.
Pass to Chanchar. Doncic outside. Oh, he buries it from outside.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. No good.
And good whistle there.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 1. Can knock it down, and they really needed that one. And now we've got an intentional foul.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he's able to hit the second one, and that'll put him up 2. And so the road team gets the W in this one. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
wind down. What's important now?
Yeah, their focus shifts depending on the season. And right now, with the season sort of dwindling, first and foremost, the draft lottery is important. The draft will occur over the course of the summer. So talent evaluation of those all-important college kids, the European players, but also you're evaluating your roster. What has worked? What do we need to change? There is always so much to look at if you are trying to put a team together.
Now the starting group for the visitors.
And what I love about Giannis, yeah, he's a superstar, an MVP, a champion, but best of all, Giannis is an incredible ambassador for the game.
Smith's shot is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Antetokounmpo, no good. Hazonia with the ball. Smith outside. Pass to Perkichin. Now here's Zubac. 6 to shoot. Here's Perkichin. From the arc. Zubac, that's good.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there. And it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Good on the shot.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Misses from close range.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And that one, good.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Earlier, I spoke with Chauncey Billups. I talked with Coach about how he plans to stop Giannis Antetokounmpo tonight. Coach laughed and then asked me, you have any ideas? Giannis is an impossible matchup. We just hope to slow him down a little. As always, it's very difficult to game plan for the Greek Freak, a multiple-time MVP. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Papanikolaou. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Hazonia. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Bogdanovich is checked in for Smith. Taking high percentage shots has been this group's specialty. On your screen now are this month's field goal percentage leaders. Third is Giannis Antetokounmpo.
It would be hard to imagine him shooting the ball much better than he has. He has been on fire.
Over to the left wing. A three-pointer is right on target. He has 5.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary. Even more difficult to defend.
And what happens is the court just opens up. You like seeing him get into a rhythm from outside the arc. Love it.
And now, here's Hazonia. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
For 3. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Pass to Perkichin. Bounce pass Bogdanovich. Here's Hazonia. Misses the baby hook. Gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Yep, that one goes in there.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot, can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Shot from 12, and he overshot that one, missing. Here's Papanikolaou, banked in off the glass. Papanikolaou's got his first points of the night.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Offensive rebound, outside Bogdanovich. Here's Perkichin. Nothing on the board. Screen by Smith. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Kelly Zykins. Right side, Antetokounmpo. Charalampopoulos. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Here's the three. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Got only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Doris, it doesn't matter what team he's on. Bojan Bogdanovich is a professional scorer.
He is, Kevin, and you love the fact that he fits in seamlessly wherever he goes. And the reason that he's able to do that, effective as a spot-up shooter or shot creator, high IQ, and now we've seen that you can start him or you can put him off the bench, and he's going to be effective no matter what.
Here's Papanikolaou. Bogdanovich picking up that last basket. That three off the mark. Driving to the basket. He drains the quick shot.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Taking a look here at the visitors. If the playoffs started today, they'd hold the number 5 seed. Of course, they're looking to build on that. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Pass to Papanikolaou. 5 to shoot. Over Hazonia. Shot by Papanikolaou, no good.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
And now, here's Hazonia. Saric finds Smith. Now here's Saric. No good from outside. There's 53 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Giannis. A rebound by Hazonia. Gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Smith for 3. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Out to the wing. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing that near 7-foot frame.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Inside, clock at 6. Here's Smith. He can't get that one to fall. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Leading by just 2. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
In the West, Josh Giddey.
Well, we could give you plenty of highlights, but a lot of substance, too. He's moving the needle for his team.
I'm surprised it's this close, not going to lie. They played some weak D, giving up too many easy open looks.
Mincing, no work. And that is it for half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Saric is out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Smith, and it's Hezonja in at the 3. So that's who Chauncey Billups starts the second half with. Smith for 3. Connects from three-point range. Smith's got his third bucket of the night.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Papanikolaou. Out left to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Calathes over Smith. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
And here is Hezonja. Down low. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Setting up the half-court offense now.
They've got to find a way, not enough ball movement or body movement when they get in the half court.
Pass to Smith. And here is Zubac. Hezonja on the wing. Shoots from 12. That one falls. Hezonja's got 6.
At his size, Dario Saric can see the floor, and he knows how to put it on time and on target.
For the tie, they grab their own miss. The second chance effort. Calathes, no luck.
Well, he did everything right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
Saric looking around. Back to Smith. Three-pointer. And Hezonja gets it to go. Hezonja's got 5 points in the quarter.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
So both teams making some changes here. 1:53 left to play in the third. Pass to Papanikolaou. To the paint. Calathes gets the bucket. Calathes has got his second basket of the night.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Smith outside. Fires the 3. Hits it from three-point range. He's got 11.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And he lays in the alley-oop.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Gets it to go from 18 feet away.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Here's Papanikolaou, covered by Saric. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Papanikolaou. It's hauled in by Zubats. Zubats has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Back to Šarić. Rebounded by Papanikolaou. Here's Calathes. And the rejection by Zubats. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Up 7. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short. Now let's hear what Coach Tom Thibodeau was reviewing with his team.
Make sure we're talking on defense.
The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Pass to Dorsey. To the inside. It's rebounded by Perkichin. 61% showing all the indications of an offense that is locked in. Antetokounmpo against Bogdanovic. Buries it down low.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. So it's both teams making substitutions here. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Guys, during that last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups talk to his team. Now, he told his guys not to get comfortable. He said, so we've got a little breathing room. So what? That's no reason to slow down out there. He wants them to keep the effort up. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. And that one's good by Giannis.
Well, we've seen Giannis add to his game over the years, and a consistent pull-up jumper might make him unguardable.
Pass to Zubats. Now Šarić. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Šarić has got his first basket.
You can see players react to the duress of the shot clock. Šarić stays.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, the Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
To the middle. Here's Hezonja. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and off the front iron, and in it goes.
There is no question Antetokounmpo is a star in this league. This team trusts him to make the big shot.
Smith left side. Here's Šarić. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Šarić has got 5 points now this quarter.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
1:16 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Here's Zubats, and it goes down 2 points.
Oh, my goodness, what a gritty finish from Zubats. Big fella, okay.
Giannis against Šarić. Giannis says, get off me.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Pass to Smith. Over Calathes. Rebounded by Papanikolaou.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. Two points here might be all the cushion they need.
You would think so. This game is theirs for the taking.
Back to Zubac. Pass to Azania. The three. And that one is off. And so now the timeout taken by Tom Thibodeau. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
They need a quick basket here.
Well, preferably a three, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Papanikolaou. Good. And now they trail by just 4.
Can't afford these defensive breakdowns, especially down the stretch.
And right now, neither side can get a stop. Looks like both coaches will have plenty of material for the film room.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he does get the second one. And that puts them up by 5.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, that's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
That's what you call slamming the door. This one is over.
And here's Giannis from outside. No good that time. And so the home crowd treated to a win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust.
Time of the season when it's hard for players to keep their focus, Grant.
Oh, man, B.A., the buzz of a new season is behind you. The playoffs are a long way off. this is when a coach earns his keep, making sure his guys stay energized and focused.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Josh Giddey out there with Patrick Mills. Then it's Joe Ingles. Then there's Dante Exum. And it's Landale in at the 5. From the low block. And that's good. Off the glass that time.
Nice dribble move to get to the hoop for an easy 2.
Pass to Ingles. Back to Giddey. He's off on the layup. To the inside. Deflects the pass. And here's the fast break. Mills finds Giddey. And he can't jam it through. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Inside. Fires the 3. The rebound by Ingles.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Exum with it. And Jokic picks him up defensively. Pass to Giddey. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
Jokic passes to Bogdanovic. Jokic the screen. And Bogdanovic is good for 3.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Ingles. Pass to Landale. 1:49 left to play in the first. Mills, no good.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Here's Bogdanovic. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
You like seeing Bogdanovic get it done inside. An opportunistic score around the rim.
And we've got a timeout from Taylor Jenkins. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Jovic, he's checked in for Jokic. Now that we're into the new year, how about a check on the Eastern Conference standings? You take a look at the home team. Here around the midway point, they've proven to be a top 3 team in their conference. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Now Giddey, taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Clock at 6, over Bogdanovic, and that one's good. Giddey.
Yeah, Giddey keeping it simple there, taking what the defense gives him.
Outside Bogdanovic. And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here. Here's Giddey. Sinks that one from the post. Giddey's got 6.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Pass to Jovic. 43 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. To the inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Mills, the pass to Landale. Back to Mills. Just 5 to shoot. From the wing. No luck on that one. To the paint. Outside Bogdanovic. Drills it from deep. Bogdanovic has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using it. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And that does it for the first quarter. Up by 4. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They've brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Yeah, you know what makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case? No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
We've got Topic, and it's Jokic in it to 5. Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
We've got Ben Simmons. Aaron Baines is out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Dyson Daniels, and it's Green in at the 3 spot. Here's Teodosic. Pass to Jokic. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Aaron Baines picks one up.
And that's a nice job by Jokic getting fouled in the act, and we know he's going to cash in most times.
He's off on the second.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Simmons, the pass to Daniels. Baines with a screen. The 3. Drains the triple. Daniels has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Jokic. And Josh Green going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Here's Jokic. Checked by Baines. Lets it go from 11. Rebounded by Baines. They've been behind for a few minutes now.
And I think that's about to change.
Outside Simmons. Pass to Furphy from deep. Yes. And that's Simmons with the assist.
And you know, in this quarter, they've really brought up their shooting percentage.
Anytime your field goal percentage is in the high 50s, partner, you're doing something right.
Basket's good. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Pass to Baines. Here's Daniels. To the left wing. Green up top. 4 on the clock. Here's Simmons. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Simmons has gotten his second bucket.
And Simmons is quite used to being in tight spots. So smart and clever at finding ways to get out of it.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Well, when it comes to shooting from beyond the arc, these are the league leaders. 4th, Bogdan Bogdanovic.
Well, the shooting percentage he's cultivated from deep range is so impressive. His three-point shot is about as good as you can hope for.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Launches a 3. The rebound by Ingles. Gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start of the second. Pass to Giddey. Landale with a screen. Shot from the top of the key. And that one's good. Giddey's got 8.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Outside Bogdanovic. 52 seconds left in the second. Just 5 on the clock. The 3 ball connects from downtown. 11 points in the game.
This is Bogdanovic's game. Catch, shoot, score.
Landale with a screen from deep. Giddey. Offensive board. Landale misses.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Down low. And he banks in the layup. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Now here's Giddey. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Giddey's gotten 4 this quarter.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. They're up by 1. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Watch these guys from now into the contest. I bet they throw down some crazy in-game dunks that you've never seen before.
I feel like they've...
You know what? They push the action, but also play within themselves. Show great execution.
And, you know, that usually leads to a high... Glad you could join us.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boy, Bogdan Bogdanovic really making a difference here.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
No good on the 3. Shooting around 59%. They've been outstanding on the offensive end. Patrick Mills out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Jock Landale. Then it's Joe Ingles. And it's Exum in at the 3. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. For 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. A hard-fought matchup. 7 lead changes thus far.
And these teams have been sparring from the get-go. Neither able to land the knockout blow.
From deep, Giddey. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Pass to Jokic. Jokic finishing through the D.
There's just no stopping Jokic on the inside.
And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Landale with a screen. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, what determination by Giddey inside. Taking the foul and taking his shot.
He makes 1 or 2 that time.
Golden opportunity to take the lead. Instead, he merely knots up the score.
To the middle. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He has 6.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
Outside, Ingles. Pass to Exum. Now Giddey, defended by Bogdanovic. And that one's good. Giddey. Giddey's got 16 points.
Yeah, how about Giddey tonight? Scoring the ball, such a different matchup. I don't know who they can throw at him right now.
Gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Down low. Beyond the arc. Sinks it from distance.
I love it. Just thumbing his nose at the height disadvantage. He's able to get the space he needs and convert.
And you look at him, he's given up an awful lot of size in that matchup, so he needs to have the ability to create separation.
Here's the pick. His first shot coming late. Exum's shot is off.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Here's Jokic. Misses the runner.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Right side Simmons. Pass to Landale. Over Jokic. And Landale gets it to go.
You know, Ben Simmons can make spectacular passes, but he doesn't need to be flashy. He's all about helping his teammates get easy baskets.
44 seconds left to play in the third. The floater, and that one good. He's got 10.
Well, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Ingles passes to Landale. Now here's Exum. Left side Simmons. There's a screen. To the inside. Here's Landale. Lays it up and in despite excellent defense. Landale's got 4 points this quarter. Pass to Jokic. From behind the arc. Nails it from 3.
Here in the third, he's really started to heat up from the perimeter.
The third quarter comes to a close. Up by 4. And we'll have the start of the fourth. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. They've got Nikola Jokic. And it's Jovic in at the power forward position. Here's Teodosic. Banked it in off the glass.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Simmons, the pass to Daniels. They set the screen. And it's off from three-point range.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Teodosic. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Rebounded by Baines. Shooting very well, 62% and going right at the defense. Jokic grabs the board. Shooting the ball with purpose. They're 68% from the field. Pass to Topic. Teodosic gets the 3 to fall.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Taylor Jenkins had to say to his team. He likes the way they're finishing inside. Coach said when we get close, we are golden. They can't stop us in there. Let's keep pounding it as long as we can.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Got it.
Giddey continues to work on improving his offensive game, including his mid-range jumper.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Goes up on the wing, and he can't bank that one in.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Ingles, no good.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Back to Jokic. Lets it go from 14, and it's good. 2 points.
I know Jokic would perhaps rather find penetration, but he can hit these mid-range looks as well.
We've got 1:28 left in the final quarter. Landale with a screen. Here's Exum. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. 1:16 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Giddey. Good on the bucket. Giddey's got 4 points now in the quarter.
When his team needs him, Giddey steps up. And you love to see a guy with that kind of fire.
Jokic is doubled. There's Bogdanović with the three. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And he gets it to go.
Late game pressure, no problem. Not a factor in Giddey's concentration.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. .44 seconds left to play in the fourth. Stolen by Ingles.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
And he commits the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. 32 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Giddey passes to Ingles. It's good.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's an 8-point ball game. So Taylor Jenkins will call a timeout here. Guys, your thoughts?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
The visitors with the ball. Ingles from outside. And he buries it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. And they go to the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that increases the lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 7-point game.
He doesn't waste a chance to pad their lead. It's been some solid free throw shooting.
Ingles, no good. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great